Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Yola Soft Touch. I'm a makeup artist in the city of Enugu, Nigeria. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you're the real OG. So in this video guys, I'm going to be showing you guys the difference between a natural makeup and a neutral makeup because a lot of persons have a misconception of a natural makeup and a neutral makeup, what a natural makeup looks like and what a neutral makeup looks like. So in this video, I am going to show you guys the difference between a natural makeup and a neutral makeup. Maybe in the next video I will dwell more on a neutral I'll dwell more on a natural makeup, but in this particular video what I did here is called a neutral makeup. But a lot of persons um would think it's a natural makeup. No, it's a neutral makeup, or you can call it a soft glam. So, in neutral makeup does not mean that the foundation will not be full coverage. So here, guys, I'm going to show you guys the difference between a full coverage and a light coverage. Okay, it doesn't necessarily a full coverage doesn't necessarily mean the foundation. There are some foundations that are full coverage, and then there are some of them that are not full coverage. So in this video I swatched two foundations. One is a full coverage, one is light weighted. So the one that is light weighted is the one that looks a little bit lighter and ashy on her. That's L'Oreal. And then the other one too is a Nigerian brand, Avon. So that's a full coverage. So I had to mix the both of them here so you can look at the undertone, because the undertone of the L'Oreal is a little bit ashy. So you see the difference here. This is a full coverage because you can't even see the freckles on her face. Now I applied a little lesser of a foundation, same foundation that I've mixed all together here, but you see that I'm applying a little bit lesser. I'm not taking more, I'm just still using the same one to blend all over her face. So when you're doing a natural makeup, you use a lesser foundation. When I mean less, very less, very, very less, very minimal. So here now you can see the difference. See the full coverage side, see how well covered it is. You can see the freckles, nothing at all. So you see the other side, so you use a little bit lesser. So in the other video I'm going to show you guys a full face of what a natural makeup should look like, or rather looks like. So in case when you're telling your clients, when your client tells you that as a makeup artist you're able to explain, and you as a client, when you're asking or requesting for a neutral makeup or a soft glam, you know what you're asking for. So you don't just come say, hey, I need a natural makeup, um just a natural makeup, and at the end of the day you said you want lashes, and at the end of the day you top up and say you want full lips, and at the end of the day you say you want eyeshadows, and at the end of the day you're wanting more than you actually want. No, that's not it. So here now I've blended all the whole foundation all together. So here it's a full face glam makeup, but still it is neutral and natural. What makes it it is neutral and soft. Okay, so but that doesn't mean it's not going to be a full glam. No, it's definitely a full glam, but the foundation you're going to use is what makes a difference. A lesser foundation, lesser product. So in a natural makeup, I'll show you guys in the other video like I promised, while this one is a neutral makeup. A neutral makeup doesn't mean that you won't highlight, you won't contour, any of those things won't happen. No, but the end product of the makeup it's that it's still going to look like you. You're going to look like you. You're going to look like yourself, and you won't be using a lot of colorful um, eyeshadows color. So when it comes to neutral makeup, there are palettes which you use. There are neutral palettes that you use, like nudes, gold. You stay in that cycle, of bronze, gold, anything in that light at all. So that's the difference. I hope you are learning. So it doesn't mean there won't be all the contour, highlighting, and the rest. So I'll leave you guys to enjoy the video. So guys, I hope you're learning. Of course you need to blend a lot. Blend and keep blending. So if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comment section. And then if you have any questions for me, please, I'll be so delighted to answer you. So here I'm going in to use her shade of powder just to set under her eyes. When you're doing this, there's a little bit trick here, so just make sure that you use a lesser product and not a lot, because if you use a lot it will be cakey. So make sure you use a lesser product here when you're setting. And you can as well just dust it off on your palm. Make sure your palm is clean. Just dust it off a little and make sure that you don't have a lot on your powder puff. Then you go ahead. So afterwards I went in again on the second time with my setting powder to still set the same way I did with the powder. but this time around I'm going all around her face because she's all very sweaty. She has a very oily skin, so I'm trying to make sure that the products, everything is well seated. This is a new technique that I'm just learning, or that I just learned, and I haven't tried it on my bride yet, but so far so good. I think the reviews I'm getting, it's mind blowing. So yeah, yeah. So guys, here I'm doing the powdering. So afterwards, like I said, a neutral makeup and then a natural makeup is a lot of difference. So as a client, when you're asking for a natural makeup, you need to understand what you're asking for. So you need to come back and watch the next video. I promise I'm going to do that one. Yeah. So you need to come back and watch the next video so you're very sure when you're asking for a natural makeup and when you're asking for a soft glam or neutral makeup. So this is the difference. So in a natural, or rather in a neutral or soft glam makeup, obviously there are color palettes that you use, which I think I mentioned earlier. So you're gonna the palette consists of brown, gold, and maybe bronze. So pink, yeah, there's pink in there. So it all just depends, but you will not find any of those very bright colors like green, purple, and the rest. No. So, and but as a bride, down here in Nigeria, that might be a little bit dicey. So, but I know some of you might have questions regarding that, but you can ask me in the comment section. I'm willing to answer you guys. So going forward, make sure you blend. The secret to the whole neutral makeup is making sure that you blend. When you blend properly, see look at her neck and then her face, everything, they are not separated. Okay, her face and her neck, they are not separated, they are twinning. That's how it actually should be for someone who has an even skin tone. Yes, that's what you get. Okay, so you can do this on yourself, and then you can also do it on your client. It all depends. So when you know the difference between a natural makeup and a neutral makeup, you know what you're requesting for, in case if you go to a makeup artist next time. So hope you guys enjoy the video and keep watching. Welcome back, guys. So I did the eyes off camera because, yeah, again, Nigeria. If you watch the other video, my last video, you understand. So I had to do the eyes off camera. I had no intention of keeping that from you guys. So here I'm using my Juvia Place eyeshadow palette. So here I'm using the very light brown one for the transition. So the transitioning, I'm using a light brown. The light brown, if you look at it very well, I'm taking it in between the nose contour and going right through the eyes, and that's exactly what I used for her base. And afterwards I used a lighter gold, more of champagne gold. Yeah, still in the Juvia Place palette. eyeshadow palette, so more like a champagne gold. So that's what I used, and then I smoked a little bit of her outer corner of her eyes just so it doesn't look bare. Okay, so but the choice is yours. If you want it if you want the outer corner contoured, you can have it contoured, but if you don't want it contoured, you can just leave it bare. The choice is yours. So but I choose to contour the outer corner of her eyes. So this is the end product of it. So there's eyeshadow, there's every other thing, the brows, everything is put together in place. So guys, this is what neutral makeup actually looks like. So here I'm dusting off, I'm blending off every other thing, and then I'll go ahead to do the lip too as well. So guys, keep watching. So yes guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys learned one or two in this video. If there's something else you would like us to create, please let me know. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly do so. By now you should be part of the community. Please like, share and subscribe. So yeah, by the way, this is our signature. We keep it soft, we keep it neutral, so you look yourself. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for staying to the end of this. Bye.